easy to find.
Don't nobody worry about me.
Sink or swim.
If you want more of this bullshit, you can go ahead onto iTunes.
NewHotnessPod.com. Go to that site, and when you hit there, hit that star. Let it be your favorite page of all, and delete all the porn of your history. Don't get caught with your penis in your hand with lotion and like by parents, girlfriend, little brothers, big sisters.
Oh man, I just said I was posting the video and I said episode 022, check it out, but it autocorrected to Outback.
Check it out back.
Check it out. Check it out back. Check it out back.
Check it out back, mate.
Check it out back, mate.
Check it out back, mate.
Boy.
Crikey. Check it out back,
Boom,
mate.
boom, boom, boom.
Outback Steakhouse, Outback Steakhouse, Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right, baby. Welcome to episode.
New Hotness!
Welcome to
022.
episode 022 of the new Outbackness.
Outbackness. The new Outbackness. The blooming onion is out of this world right now.
The bloomin' onion is
It is quite delicious. Yeah, right now. The new hotness up on it. Get on it. Get with it.
All right.
I'm just gonna share this with every Facebook group that I'm in.
Intro song.
Hotness. It was deep in it. I never get this deep in the hotness.
Yeah, I like it.
Dude.
I'm gonna be letting it ride.
New
Yeah.
Hotness.
Ooh.
Oh, 022 newhotnesspod.com.
I like to
Pod.com.
I like to think about Sean making that song and hitting the new like hitting a button while he was doing it. Bump, bump, bump. That's what if we ever get a live show going, get that DJ action. Start that DJ career, baby.
We'll love it.
What's up, Hotheads? Welcome to
going
the new
on,
Hotness
Hotheads?
episode 22.
22.
I am
coming.
Chance Willie, WILLIE on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
I am Corey Perry. You may see me on places on Instagram as a stranger to the world, on Twitter as at Corey Perry, and coming soon, your mom's house. Yeah, for real. Staying out for dinner, and we're gonna have some rosé. You know, man, we'll rub her feet.
Yep.
You know what I mean, and then I'm gonna rub her back, and then cut
Just
the
see
lights
where
out.
it goes. Just see where the
where
nights
it
go.
goes. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna take it from.
Just
her.
see where the night goes.
I'm not gonna take it from her, but she's gonna give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing about Corey Perry is that if he is gonna sleep with your mom, he's gonna.
I'm gonna be nice about it.
It's gonna be a
That's what I am.
memorable.
I'm not gonna dog your mom out. You know what I mean?
Corey
I'm not
Perry
gonna just dog your mom
having
out.
sex with your mother.
Yeah, man. I need the experience points. You know what I'm saying? I need to level up and you know what I mean. Take care of them.
That was
You know what I mean?
that was a sick freestyle, by the way.
Right?
Or a beat rather. We could freestyle to some like 80s jazz saxophone samples.
Yeah, man.
That'd be
Yeah,
sweet.
man. Oh, shout out to Casey, our producer on the ones.
Shouts out to
and
Casey
twos
on the
meeting.
ones and the twos.
Meeting. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So we got a good show lined up for you today. We got some
Question mark.
we got hot chicken
Hot chicken from Bolton's. Spicy
Bolton's
chicken and fish.
Bolton's spicy chicken and fish on the east
One
side,
more time.
Gallatin, Nashville, Tennessee.
'Cause it was the closest one to me.
Yeah. This is the hottest chicken in town, right? Well, Slow Burn is the hottest chicken in town.
Chicken in Nashville. Slow Burn, shout out to Slow Burn.
Followed shortly by
Yeah.
Bolton's. Bolton's
That's
has
your
got
opinion, but I think Hattie B Shut the Cluck Up was it made me just as angry.
Okay, yeah.
I think, and we haven't had that in a while. Maybe
It's been a while.
we should revisit Hattie B.
You know,
if
I
we
was
get a
on
chance.
Mike's side of town in the Nations. I didn't know they had another Hattie B's. I thought there was only that one in Midtown.
Yeah, they just That's
Is that the original one? The one in the Nations area, like in West Nashville?
No, I don't think so. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, they've got one over there. I didn't even know that.
I know
They
they
got,
just
like,
opened one.
patio
They
seats.
just opened one over in 8th too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, over by down street from Zany's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. It's like
Oh, wait, that might be. No.
no, there's 3 of them now.
Really?
Yeah,
Dang, man.
it's crazy.
I mean, we should do an episode over there
Maybe.
and try to get a spot at Zany's.
I emailed them. They emailed me promptly back about other stuff. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was
Nice.
trying to sell me insurance.
At Hattie B? Oh, okay. It wasn't about the podcast. It was about
No. But now I know that they do that real fast. I'm like, yo, look it up.
Reason you make money. Speaking of which, guys, speaking of business models, we're now on the new hotnesspod.com. So if you want to go listen to our back catalog, go listen to all those bad boys. New hotnesspod.com.
Yeah.
That's the website, baby. Check it out. We're on YouTube if you want to watch the videos of our fat asses eating chicken.
Yeah.
Go check that out, too. That's a good time. You can see me sweating my
and you can hold us accountable for anything we said over the last 6 months just by listening to all those episodes. If you feel the need to say, hey, Corey, hey, Chance, I agree with this particular point you had about a certain thing from episode 007, then bring it up to we'll be held accountable for it. Calls out on it. And then be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I will not be held accountable. I'm not accountable for anything.
After the Susie episode's over, it's like we're done.
I'm not accountable for anything that I've said on stage or on a podcast or anything. I'm not accountable for any of that stuff. It's all satire. It's all parody.
Okay.
I've never been serious about anything in my entire life. I have no beliefs. I have no morals. I don't believe in anything. So nothing I've said I've ever actually believed. So there you go.
He believes in nothing. We are nihilists. We believe like from Big Lebowski. Mm-hmm. It's like give us the money, Lebowski would cut off your Johnston. We are nihilists or whatever.
When the Red Hot Chili Peppers come in and harass him in that bathtub.
Just that one guy.
Yeah, it's just Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And then that one Russian-German guy in all those other movies. I know he was in Bad Boys 2.
Oh, well.
Was it Bad Boys 2?
The Nihilist was in Bad Boys 2
and also
from David Golaski.
And also in John Wick 2, Chapter 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the guy who was like,
haven't seen John Wick 2.
He's the fucking boogeyman. Over a dog, bro. Over a dog. You kill everybody for a dog, man.
But yeah, we got a great. Did you ever see the Keanu, the Key and Peele movie? Was it good or was it
stupid?
It was.
Yeah, it was stupid, but it was like funny.
Yeah, it was funny, stupid.
It was just a episode of Key and Peele.
Yeah. There was another one like that where he was in what was it? There was that James Franco movie where he's like a rich tech bro, and then Bryan Cranston is the girl dad.
It's like a Christmas movie, like
it's
guess it was over Christmas and shit like that.
And
him.
Yeah.
Like really him?
Yeah, it's like one of those movies like you start watching, you're like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. And then 30 minutes in, you've like accepted. Yeah, they're good in anything.
Past like the first act, it's all good.
Oh, really?
I think any bad movie, if you get past the first act, you're gonna like it. I think.
Right. That's how I am with Will Ferrell. Like anything Will Ferrell puts out, I'm a Will Ferrell apologist. I'll like watch it even if it's trash.
Yeah. What's the worst Will Ferrell movie?
I don't know. What's the one? It's like anything he's in with like Marky Mark. I feel like is
anything. The
bad.
Nice Guys, other guys. Other guys was hilarious.
Oh, was it good?
Scene, yeah, like when The Rock and Samuel Jackson jump off the building.
Oh, yeah.
And Will Ferrell's character has he was a pimp named Gator. It's like, Gator don't take no shit. Gator don't take no shit. Like
see, even you doing the Will Ferrell thing is funny. Yeah, he's the funniest person of all time. Yeah. I feel like Will Ferrell's funnier than any stand-up comedian. You know? You know who else is funny? Yeah. I feel like Vince Staples' interviews are funnier than any stand-up I've seen in like 3 years.
That's harsh, bro. That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's true. This is, like the Breakfast Club interview with Charlamagne and them. He was like,
he's hysterical.
Yeah. He said the funniest thing because he was like, Charlamagne was talking about new music. And it was like, well, it ain't for you, Charlamagne. It wasn't for you, dog. And like, he just went off on that.
It was talking about Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Because that was when, like every old head in hip-hop, from Hot 97 to the Breakfast Club.
Summer was on that boy.
Yeah, they were on his ass, man.
On him.
Yeah.
You see Lil Boat 2's coming out.
I saw Lil Boat. Let's go ahead. Let's get down to it. Lil Boat 2 is coming out soon, the new Lil Yachty project. Yeah. Have you heard the single off of it?
Not yet.
It was called, I think it was called Move or Move Yourself or something like that. I was not impressed, man. It was like more of all of like the deep even saying deep cuts for that last project he put out, the Teenage Emotions. If they were just like these half-baked like trap, they're like premises of songs. You know, like how you'll see a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And if they're working something out or it's just a bad joke, it won't be a whole joke. It'll just be a premise.
Yeah.
That's how all of his songs feel.
This is a good idea for a song.
Right.
Finish with it. Let's go to something else.
Yeah.
That's about man.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Exactly. He's like he is such like a.
We'll give it a.
He's so ADD about his music.
When that full project comes out, I'm gonna listen to it, and then I'm gonna have like a full opinion.
Right.
And then what I said months ago was like, well, can Yachty follow up?
Right.
They would know for sure.
Yeah. What was your official? You don't think that he's going to be able to do it?
No, I don't think he's going to have any staying power.
I agree. I think the official view of the podcast is that Lil Yachty is going to fall off this year.
He's going to fall off this year. It's going to drop off.
I think so, man. Dude, here's the thing, though, is that he's such a perfect representation of, I guess, teen culture right now that it's so instant gratification. Because it's not even it's not even the trap sound. I generally like trap music and like
the artist himself
new rap,
like,
as it were.
This is like how we treat artists now, is that they're so disposable, like a Kodak camera.
Yeah.
No 3, you know what I'm saying? Just like, well, this is fun, done. It's fun and done. You know.
Yeah, it's just immediately moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
It's just like tweets. Like each song is a tweet. Yeah. And it has nothing to do with the style. It has to do with like how he approaches his creative process. You know, and you don't have to do that. There's artists that that have that sound, and they like actually have like fully developed ideas in their projects, even with new like trap rap. Like I just listened to this project from this guy called Valet.
Yeah.
Have you heard that guy?
No. Is it spelled valet?
No.
Okay.
It's like it's E,
like
and then there's like an accent mark there at some point. Okay. But that project was like, it was really incredible and new, and it kind of.
You gotta start sending me these things as soon as you come across them, because I won't listen
I listened to it like on the way over here.
Okay.
And the reason is I think Fader published an article that was like how Kanye West had a hand in whatever this project was. So I obviously had to check it out.
Okay, check it out.
Because I'm like a Kanye apologist too.
No,
so
just a Kanye diehard.
Yeah, I'm a Kanye diehard. You know.
Real.
Well, I'm saying I mean
die
like
hard for Yeezy.
Even if the project was bad, I'd be like,
well, there were some good notes. I could see what he was trying to do there. You know.
That's how I'm an apologist for Kanye West.
Yeah.
But
guys, man, you know,
you want to get into this chicken?
Let's go into this old busted new hotness.
Cool. We're gonna get into the segment, baby.
The segment in here. Yo, what's the
segment? It's like we should call this this podcast the Human Centipede, because we've got so many segments. You know, you know what I'm saying? And we're full of shit.
Full of it. Yeah, and it just travels person to person. Oh man.
Exactly. You poop in my mouth. That's basically what this podcast is. It's a human centipede situation. Corey poops in my mouth. I eat it. I poop in Casey's mouth. And then Casey's the end of the segment. And then he poops out the product onto the website. That's how, That's exactly it.
Like how much?
Check it. Stay tuned for the rebrand.
Yeah.
TheHumanCentipede.com.
New Hotness Pod.
The Human Centipod. The Human Centipod. Okay. Can I get a goop? Goop. Human Centipod. Nice. This is gonna be great for all the people listening to the podcast when you gotta listen very carefully to hear the handshake.
Yeah,
you know,
gotta listen to it.
They sound like they're bros.
You just hear goop. You just hear goop on it.
But anyway,
we got a new RSS feed, by the way.
KRS-One.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you tonight. But we'll talk about that here. Old busted, new hotness.
Yeah.
What's the
segment where we decide what's going on topically right now? Is it the old busted? Is it the new hotness? This week, in honor of the Oscars just happened, we're going to talk award shows.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to go through the list.
All right,
let's start right at it. The Oscars, the Academy Awards. Old and busted or the new hotness?
I think it's new hotness. I mean, last year was definitely old and busted, but this year, the Oscars definitely made a resurgence as far as being the new hotness, in my opinion. Two main things stuck out to me. Kobe Bryant winning an Oscar.
Right.
Kobe Bryant won an Oscar, y'all. Like, what basketball player has won an Oscar for a short animated film, right? Animated short he won for.
Yeah.
And Jordan Peele won for best screenplay for Get Out, which I love that movie. Still love that movie. It was hilarious when I went to go see it because I took a white girl to go see it. And then we're just like looking at each other. I was looking at her cough the entire time. Like, this movie got going? I was like, I don't know if I should trust you anymore. I don't know if I can trust all y'all anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So Oscars is definitely new hotness.
That's a baller move to just white guilt your date.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Right. Then you're late afterwards, so it's okay.
That's fine, but she learned something.
She learned something that day.
Exactly.
She learned something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you hear about this guy? He went to a governor's ball party after the Oscars, and he stole Frances McDormand's Best Actress Oscar, and was studying on Facebook and on the gram.
That's the new hotness.
That's the hotness. Is like, it's walking up here and stealing somebody's Oscar, bro. And like,
that's awesome.
And it was a black dude too, so it's like, you're not Kobe Bryant or Jordan Peele. Why you walking around with an Academy Award, dude? I thought it was the most hilarious thing.
Oh, that's so funny. Remember when Chief Keef like stole somebody's chain? Do you remember that? I was like posting it all over his Instagram. It's like it's not his, and he's just like, that's such like a middle school troll.
Like, what's up? Come get it. Come get it. Give me 35,000. I'm gonna wear this shit for the rest of my life. You know.
I'm gonna say the Oscars are the new hotness because Hellboy 3D won the Best Picture this year. So.
Oh, what? Shape of Water?
Yeah, Shape of Water. Hellboy 3D, The Shape of Water.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Who won Best Actor this year? I didn't see that. You know,
I didn't really tune in.
I was scared when black dudes and women win.
This is some hot chicken. I only get all my Oscars news from just tweets and stuff. I don't watch. I don't have cable. I don't watch the Oscars. All right, next on the list. The Golden Globes, the old and busted, or the new hotness? I'm going to say the Golden Globes are the new hotness, man. The Golden Globes are like the lit Oscars, right? They're like the fun Oscars, and like Meryl Streep will just be wilding out on it. It was Oprah's speech on the Golden Globes this year.
Yeah.
They're just out there just calling out the president. It's awesome. The Golden Globes are like the pep rally of the Oscars. It's still fun. It's not as serious. Everybody's cutting loose.
It's a pre-party.
Right, exactly. No, exactly. And you know how the pregame is often way more fun than the party because you're with only the people you really want to like hang out with. That's what the Golden Globes is.
Hollywood Foreign Press seems dope.
Right.
For a minute, I got the hiccups already on this chicken.
Yeah, that's it. Corey, we had to push the show back this week, so Corey was as a punitive measure gonna get
his ass for this.
You can try to get my ass today.
And here I am suffering.
Little does he know, I've been meditating all day and opening my third eye, so I'm just gonna meditate through this chicken. So the official word on the Golden Globes is it's the new hotness. All right, the Grammys, old and busted, or the new hotness?
New hotness.
The Grammys?
Yeah, the Grammys were hot this year.
This is where we're gonna break off. Give me your spiel though. I'm gonna say Grammys. I'm gonna let you eat that. I'm gonna say Grammys are.
Grammys old and busted. Wow.
I'm gonna say Grammys are old and busted, just because I feel like it's not relevant anymore. Like music is evolving so quickly that I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna be even a thing.
Then what's worthy? Like something comes out today.
And I feel like nobody gets that. Like there's so many good artists in every field that, and I just care about music more.
It feels like more snubs happen at the Grammys.
Yeah, it does, man. It does, and it feels. I'm gonna be honest with you, woke white guy. I feel like they're a little bit more racist than the Oscars too. I'm gonna say it. They do. The Grammys are definitely. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I'm gonna say not a single white person was nominated for like best record or best album, something like that.
Well, this year, like the Grammys, like it's the first time I ever paid attention to the fact that the like urban pop is in a different category than just pop.
Categorically, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of old and busted that they're putting The Weeknd in a different category as the white people who make pop. Like that's old and busted.
But he won for a pop record the year before. Okay. That's like that, so it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. A little old and busted. It's a little dicey.
Yeah, like it's overdone. There are like too many categories. That's old and busted. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too many. No, just give us like 6-7 categories of like what's defining for music and how music is, the metric for music and whatnot. But
right. But you still think new hotness on the Grammys?
I mean, like performances were dope too. Like Cardi B and Bruno Mars and Kendrick killed it and Dave Chappelle was featuring for him. So like as far as that goes, Kendrick Lamar should have more Grammys, but it was a good time.
Let's say BET Awards, old and busted or the new hotness?
If you would have asked me that in 2004, I would say new hotness. Mm-hmm. Now, I haven't watched the BET Awards in like 5 years, because BET has too many award shows. I Where like they got a gospel awards show, they got a hip hop awards show, then they got like a big one in the summer. I mean, I haven't watched the BET Awards since the one they did the tribute for Michael Jackson. And that show was lit. They all did. All the performances were tributes to Michael Jackson. You know, Neo sang "Lady of My Life," which is like Thriller. That's Michael Jackson's best vocal performance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now it feels like it's just more, and then like they got like a social media awards now, and like I don't know. I think BET is doing too much with their awards and not like doing enough for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe because BET, I don't know, doesn't show music videos anymore. You know what I mean? 106 and Park's no longer a thing. Rap City's no longer a thing. You know, Teen Summit's no longer a thing. So like, you know, what? I think it's open busted because BET's not that relevant anymore, in my opinion. That's kind of from a black man. So you know,
I'm gonna say BET Awards. New Hotness, because that's ultimately the goal of this whole podcast, is to get us all into the BET Awards. To get us all eventually to take it to the BET Awards.
Well, I'll take that back. If you want us to go to the BET Awards, baby, we just gotta go. You know what I mean?
It just looks like a really good time.
You know?
It really does. It looks like a really fun.
It do the red carpet, like I think like a purple carpet, something like that.
It's just inherently cooler. All right, the Country Music Awards.
I'm gonna defer to you on that one. I'm gonna defer. Now it's the country music. So like,
I'm gonna say the CMAs are the new hotness.
CMAs, right? CMAs, new hotness.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, country music is just pop music at this point. Let's be honest.
True. I haven't been here for a CMA. Like, haven't watched it or been here for it because I've always been at Bowery last 4 years.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really know.
Yeah, it happens during Bowery. I'm usually, like.
I don't know what it's like. Is it like I heard like T-Pain was on CMAs one time with Taylor Swift, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's like I don't know. Own busted.
Own busted?
Sorry, Nashville.
I'm gonna go new hotness, baby. I'm gonna say, whew. I recently just went up to North Carolina and all they had to listen to was country music, and I was listening to country music. It's basically just pop music now.
What's
country artists making bangers now? I'm gonna say CMA's new hotness.
Country music's making bangers now.
Yeah, exactly. There's like 808s and shit in country music.
Find me a banging country music song.
I'll send you some. I'm not like a country music fanboy, but
like what's popping right now? Like,
I'll send you a banger this week.
I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing's been a banger since Honky Tonk, but Honky Tonk, you know what I'm saying?
Woo, I heard that song, "I Need You Now" by what is that? I forgot who sings it. Woo, this is some hot chicken. But it was getting me emotional. Not as emotional as this chicken is making me, but all right, let's the VMAs, Old and Busted to the new hotness. I'm gonna waterfall some of this.
See, Chance be drinking all of his water before he eats the chicken, then come on and drink my water. VMAs.
Where's that PA? Get that PA up here.
We don't have a PA.
Old and Busted.
No one watches this podcast.
Old and Busted.
VMAs Old and Busted.
Read the concept of MTV having a video music award show, and they don't show music videos anymore. Concept's broken.
Old and Busted.
Do something different.
The YouTube Awards. That's the new hotness, baby. Social media, millennial era.
Right.
Put it on YouTube, MTV. We're over it.
Yeah.
Last but certainly not least, the Kids' Choice Awards. Old and Busted and new hotness. That's the new hotness.
John Cena's gonna host this year?
No way, really?
Yeah. I used to be so hyped for the Kids' Choice Awards.
Are kids getting back into wrestling? Is that happening?
Kids been into wrestling, bro.
Yeah, but it not as. No, I feel like wrestling was super duper for adults for a minute when it got all gothic and weird.
Yeah, like late 90s. We're talking about since like 2009.
Kids are back in wrestling.
Since it's gone PG, they don't curse anymore. Yeah, kids love wrestling, bro. Like I went to a SmackDown Live event, Bridgestone, and there had to have been like 2 kids per every adult. Had to have been 2.5 kids per every adult. It was nuts, man. And when I could do a wrestling event to piss off the kids, I like to cheer for all the bad guys. And I had this 3-year-old boy look at me and saying, Roman Reigns is the real. And I was like, he's booty. He's booty. Because they can say he's booty because the New Day say booty. It's okay to say booty, stuff like that, you know. And I made several enemies that night. I was cheering for The Miz, the guy who was on the Railroad years ago. I was cheering for him. And this little girl stood up, because we're on the floor, stood up, gave me the death stare. And like everybody in my section was like, oh, dude, she's going to come kill you. So kids love wrestling, man.
I'm going to say VMAs, it's slime season, baby. Slime time live season. Let's get it.
Kids' Choice Awards.
That was our old and busted new hotness segment for this week, guys.
You just got gacked.
Yeah.
Or slimed.
Thanks for checking it out. We'll chop those up and put them up separately on the YouTube and put them out for everybody. So let's get down to it. First and foremost, forgot how hot this chicken is. Did I touch my eyes? I feel like my eyes are burning. But anywho.
You deserve it.
That's what you get.
Thank you very much.
Rick Ross is in the hospital, guys.
It was. You got released?
Rick Ross got released?
Yeah, got released yesterday.
Oh, man. See, last night I heard on the radio on 101.1 The Beat that he was in critical condition. So I guess he's better now?
Good enough to go home. I said they found him unconscious at his home in Miami.
Wow. What was the official ruling? A heart attack?
A heart attack, dude. A heart attack, bro.
Which is crazy because he just lost all of that weight.
Yeah, but like Rick Ross is the type of guy who works super hard, burns the candle on both ends, probably wasn't getting enough rest,
Right.
You know.
And I mean, I hate to say it, like a lot of times when people lose weight really fast like that, it's not often the healthiest way they're losing weight like that.
True.
I mean, there was probably a diet pill here or there. Let's be honest.
Let's be real. Shout out to pears.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is that the ghost of Rick Ross is here? Bouse.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend in college, and he weighed like a lot. He lost like 100 pounds, and he just like showed up after like a summer and was like super skinny and looked great. And we were all like, "How'd you lose all the weight?" He was like, "Oh, Adderall." I just took Adderall and lost all that weight. So that made me think,
it's
like,
kept busy.
That's the thing, man. You can't win, dude. Like, you're a fat guy. You're like, all right, I'm going to kick it into overdrive. I'm going to try and lose all this weight. And then the way you lose weight just gives you a heart attack, man. You can't win.
No, cannot.
The game is cold, man.
You know what I mean?
We'll
Also,
help you get better, Rick Ross.
Real, like he owns Wingstop. So, like,
he's probably still not got the best diet in the world.
13 of them in Dade County.
Dude. Oh, yeah? I mean, there's a lot of, like, not even, like, fitness guys who get jacked, like, especially, like, really, like, musclehead dudes.
Yeah.
Who don't have the best diets in the world, man. You see that video of that guy in jail who's like his jail workout diet?
Oh, was it?
And he's just like eating ramen and mayonnaise and ketchup.
You talking about Kali Muscle?
Oh, yeah.
That dude drinks Hyphy mud, his pre-workout.
Yeah.
Which is like 8 ounces of Pepsi and like instant coffee mix.
Yep.
Mix together. It's like, woo, Hyphy, mud. And it's like, mud makes you dangerous.
That's great, man. How do you feel about Rick Ross's music? Are you a fan?
Love Rick Ross music. I
Yeah?
think I've been with him since Hustler. Just Push It since, Dice Pineapple since,
Yeah.
BMF since, Rick Ross is, I wouldn't say you can't say he's one of the greatest of all time. But
No. But he's just like, he shows up and does what he does. He's consistent,
Yeah. And his mindset and mentality, what his music stands for, I put him and Jeezy on the same level.
G-Eazy?
No, Jeezy, like Young
Jeezy. Young Jeezy, okay.
Not G-Eazy.
Yeah, I was about to stand up and walk out of this podcast if you said G-Eazy and Rick Ross were on the same level. No, Rick Ross creates an atmosphere in his music, man. That's what I like about it. It's not like he's got the hardest bars. It's not like he has the best beats. But he's smooth and he creates an atmosphere, which is what does Snoop Dogg do, He creates an atmosphere. He makes you feel cool while you're driving, That's what I love about Rick Ross. That's what I love about Rick Ross, man. He's just a cool dude.
Yeah,
Same way I feel about Action Bronson, man. He's not the best rapper in the world. No. He's just a big, cool, fat guy, and he makes cool music. You know what I'm saying?
You ever watch this TV show, Fuck That's Delicious, on Vice?
Yeah, it's just cool.
God, I just makes me want to eat.
Yeah, man. Do you listen to Action Bronson at all, man? It's like this. It's like Brooklyn Rick Ross, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds too much like Ghostface to me, though.
He does. He does sound a lot like Ghostface. That sound is cool. He's keeping that sound alive. Like he's not. He hasn't given in on like making boom bap shit, but he's still cool and relevant. He's just cool. So he talks about food and Jeeps. Say cool stuff, man. He creates an atmosphere.
Suplexes dudes off the stage.
Yeah.
And he was doing that for a while. People
Yeah,
like
man.
want to troll him and get on stage with him, and he's just like, "Hey, come here, man," and just toss her ass off.
And he just like he makes that boom bap style music, but he does not take himself too seriously.
No, he doesn't.
And that's such a thing like old heads will do. It's just like it all has to be so like hard or like it has to be, like,
back in the
driven,
day,
conscious,
it was all
like
about
Pusha T shit.
It's all about respect back in the day too, man. Like a rapper,
Yeah.
you gotta get your respect, man. You know, when the street shit gets into it, man.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you gotta be respected for your
Right,
bars,
exactly.
for your material,
Right.
for your, you know what I mean. Right now,
based on your craft, you
yeah.
had to be respected.
I think now is the time to be like the silly in rap. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's the best time to be a silly rapper.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
which gives you a lot of creative freedom, I think,
for
man.
sure.
I mean, look at every like SoundCloud rapper now has rainbow dreads. Like that's just a staple. That's become like a meme in and of itself.
Right.
Is just like colored dreads. Like who was the
that's
who was the first
that's part of the form to do that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Who do you think started the colored dreads thing? Because I kind of remember. I think Wiz Khalifa was doing that. Like
he had like purple dreads at one point.
Yeah,
in time,
he had
too.
purple
I wanna say
dreads.
something like that. Yeah.
now that's I think Lil Uzi has purple dreads. That's and then there's that Tekashi 6ix9ine guy. He has the rainbow dreads.
Yeah.
Did you listen to his project?
I haven't listened to that yet.
I think it's just called like 6ix9ine by 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
I will say, man, that was like super aggressive music, and I really liked the Gummo thing. But that whole record just did not stand up, man.
Yeah,
But I do appreciate like the whole aesthetic of it is just insane. All the album covers are like cartoons now. Have you been seeing that?
With the Adventure Time period, I saw that.
Yeah. Hey, will you turn me down just a little bit, my headphones, Casey? But yeah, that's just like there are rappers that having more fun, taking more leeway with their music and stuff like that. I did want to talk about like I feel like Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert are so close to making the same kind of music that they don't even associate with each other. That they're like so close, and yet like stylistically they're so far away that I'd like to hear them on a song with each other.
That would be nice.
Does that make any sense?
That would be nice to hear.
I mean, if you look at them, yeah.
You look at them like, oh, these two would be perfect to put on a track together.
Exactly. It makes all the sense in the world, and yet it's like they're almost too close in the same lane.
To really stand out. Cause like,
right.
If you listen to a track with them on, it's like, who's who?
Right.
If you look at a picture, if the layman will look at a picture of Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi right next to each other.
Right.
Guess who's Uzi? Guess who's Yachty?
Yeah. Exactly.
Dodo?
It's the positive.
Yo, this chick is burning through my nose.
I know, man. It's intense. I hope it was worth it to put.
I don't know, man.
I feel like Lil Yachty is like a little more positive, and Lil Uzi Vert is a little more negative.
It's reckless, bro.
Exactly.
You know
and they're both the same.
My friends are dead. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that song was dope, though.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's like they're both kind of bringing like this teenage like emo thing back. And if you remember, like in that emo era, there was like you had bands like My Chemical Romance that were like, "Oh, I hate the world, I hate my parents," and then there were like Lil Yachty stuff where it was like bubblegummy kind of, like catchy tunes.
Oh,
so they're like the two flip sides of the same emo coin.
I kind of want to coin a phrase here. Let me think of it. Negro. No, I'm thinking about it. Hold on a second. Black people who are emo. That's what's going. That's the whole time you say it's like, oh man, shit, that's right. Oh man, these are in their emotions. Like, oh man, that's dope.
It just makes it so much more offensive that Post Malone was like, yeah, I'm a white guy, I'm able to feel emotions or whatever.
It was like, oh,
it's like what a fucking tone deaf thing to say. With like all the people making the most like emotional music or like black guys, black rappers.
Angry music, at least.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like all of the best love songs of all time, the blues. Like,
yeah.
Like what a tone deaf thing to say. I hated all these like girls on Twitter just being like, no, Posty, my boy Posty, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. It's like, that dude is gross, man. He's got a couple good songs. That dude is gross and tone deaf and stupid.
Last time you used shampoo, kid.
Dude's gross, man. It does give me hope as like a gross white guy that there is like maybe somebody could love me.
Someone just as gross,
yeah.
Or someone like we clean them up. You know what I mean? It's like.
No, I kind of want to just have like a gross partner so that there's no expectations on either of our end.
I think you need that kind of love in your life. One time, I think you need that kind of like real gross stuff.
Right, exactly.
So like,
I mean, I'm gross. I don't expect. My thing is like, I'm so gross. How could I expect somebody else to just be like a great?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Good, though. It depends on what they bring up and what you cool with seeing. You know what I mean? Like if like you date a girl, she shit with the door open. Is that too gross for you?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I actually kind of crave that kind of relationship.
It's like, oh man, okay.
My last like major relationship I was in was like I was in this relationship with like a really wonderful person. She was like a beautiful person, an artist, and very clean and neat and very goal oriented. Yeah. And all the time I'd just be like, why are you with me?
Right.
What is in it for you, really? So I kind of crave like kind of like a more.
And then you made her laugh. It was like, oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah, that was about all I had though. And then once you scrape under that, it's like, oh, there's nothing actually in there. It's just
no, it's just a facade. Excuse me, a facade. My bad.
A fuckade, an arcade where you can
put in 50 cent, get a credit. You know what I'm saying? If you go at the right time, it's free play to 3 a.m.
Nice. Tight.
Shout out to Cobra who has the free play fighting games to 3 a.m. on Sundays.
Yeah, man. Which runs right into the open mic at Cobra, which is great. Nothing makes you want to do stand-up comedy more than if there's a single lull in your set than hearing a Street Fighter going off in the background. Round two.
No, you hear it. You lose.
Yeah.
Or fatality.
Right. So anyway, guys, my dad died. Fatality. Yeah, man, I feel like Lil Uzi and Lil Yachty should hop on a song together because it would be so cool. Because they could even, like how beat changes are really popular in rap right now. Yeah. Like if they had like a song that like played up the happy and the sad elements of of what both their music is ultimately trying to accomplish. High
situation going on with them.
Yeah, that'd be so cool, man.
I think that'd be dope. That would be dope.
That would be tight. And I think both of them, dude. Like I individually like songs from both of them, but their projects collectively are just trash. But I like songs a lot by each of them.
What's a good rap album for those guys? I don't know what that will be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, dude, it's like if they could just get back to making 10 good songs, man. I'm telling you, 10 good songs. Like, we don't need 20 songs of trash. We need 10 good songs.
Looking at you, Migos, with that culture, too.
Yeah, man, that was trash, too, man.
Still very upset. I mean, like, you cut 8 songs, you know what I mean? Still cut them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That'd be great, you know what I mean? This is like what's going on. Like I said, it reminds me from a line from like the first episode of Atlanta, or second episode of Atlanta. Donald Glover's character is talking to Paperboy, and it was like, man, you got 24 tracks on this mixtape. It's like, yeah, but a lot of them are skits. I still cut them. Still cut them, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know, you got to go with the cream of the crop, or at least like be able to get your message out there a little bit easier, you know?
Right.
To do it that way. And to be a little more digestible, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Albums are getting longer, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, a lot of these albums have track lists that are over, hour and a half. I think like Culture 2 clocked in like an hour 22.
It's too long.
It's too long.
That's too long for that. That I mean,
Michael Jackson needed 10 songs for Thriller, I do believe.
Right,
so
exactly.
Like that's all you really need, man.
Exactly, man. And that's why Migos' first project was good too. It was like 12 songs and they were all bangers, and it was dope.
Word. And
then they just tried to crank out too much on this last project.
Which is they're trying to hack the system. With streaming, you think the streaming you want to make more songs.
Right.
And like if one hits, then that song's gonna be on repeat.
Right.
Like what they're doing is trying to hack the system.
Yeah, it is, dude. That's why That's why Tory Lanez he made an album that was like you said, that line from Atlanta. It was like half skits, half songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's just it's a streaming troll. It's a money trap.
A money grab. That's what Chris Brown's last album was like that too.
Dude, there were so many. There's like 50 songs on that.
God, man. Like R&B singing 15 songs, dude. Like for real.
Zach Bug was cracking me up on 101.1 last night. I was listening to Zach Bug radio. He was like, Chris Brown is just handing out these hits, man. He's just handing out. It's like, Nikki, you need a hit. Here, have a hit.
Have a hit.
And he was like, for a second, he was like, shit, I wish he'd give me a hit. Anyway, back to the like a moment of sincerity, and there was like a lull. Shouts out to Zach Bug Radio on Nashville 101.1 The Beat and Chicago GCI 107.5.
Oh, he's doing both now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think he's living in Chicago and just like still taping here. I don't know how that works, but
weird.
Yeah, man. But
taping for here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he tapes his stuff, and I guess they send it through the magic of the internet.
which is easy.
Yeah, it's like I saw he moved and I heard him on the radio. I was like, how is he still? What if he moves? How is he still?
I mean, like he's syndicated now, bruh.
Like
Is that what it is?
It's email.
Simple.
Yeah, it's not even like that's a new thing. It's been around for generations.
Yeah.
Like it was out when you were born.
Like, oh well, shit. Over the radio waves.
But yeah, I feel like just the long projects. It's like rappers trying to do like even like not trying to hack the streaming stuff, but like stylistically, everyone wants to do like what Gucci did.
Yeah.
Or maybe in Lil Yachty's case, maybe what Lil B did.
Yeah.
It's like you aren't really artists like Gucci or Lil B. Like part of their whole thing is that they just like crank out just project after project. It's almost part of the charm or like the brand. But from you guys, we're kind of expecting something different.
It used to be like you can have a tangible mixtape. You could have that. You could feel that. It's like, oh well, I got like Lil Wayne was putting out all those dedications and Gangsta Grills and DJ Drama and all them.
Right.
Like, yeah, like
those are real mixtapes.
Those are real mixtapes. You can hold on to them, and, you know what I mean, and do that. If you put out a project now, you know what I mean, you better hope it's on Spotify.
Right.
You hope you know what I mean, hope somebody puts it on your playlist. You know what I mean. What you want to do is get curated though. That's the thing though. If you get put on like Rap Caviar, on Spotify playlist and just get
it's all about the playlist is it now.
It's all about creating that situation.
There's like Twitter personalities. That's just all they do is they just make playlists.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Really?
We need to make a playlist.
That's it. New Hotness. We making a playlist for.
Actually, that is gonna happen.
That is gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, phase 3.
Initiate phase 3, the playlist portion.
That's what we'll do. All right, so this is what all right, so I'm gonna speak it. All right, I'm really in the manifestation right now.
Right.
This stripper I follow on Instagram tell me about it. You gotta put it out there. You just gotta say it, and the universe will make it happen. Okay.
Vision board shit. Right.
Vision board shit. So we're gonna put that on the list on the vision board over there. We're gonna curate a playlist for New Hotness, and then we're gonna put it on Spotify. So and then put a link onto it for the website.
Nice.
And just like this is what we're feeling. Since we're music heads, you know what I mean? So like we can go for a different vibe.
It doesn't have to be all rap either.
No.
Yeah.
No. We can do some Thundercat up in there. You know
I've been listening to a lot of like funk and R&B right now.
Yeah, we can fucks with that. You know
yeah, man.
Like let's try to do one. Like we could do like a living one too. You know what I'm saying? So like we make one and then like take on and add to it, or just do separate.
Yeah.
Ones.
You know what we should do is make like a poop playlist.
Oh, like songs.
Like songs to shit. Yeah.
Oh man, I got a new bit. I got a new bit that I'm working on. I'm working through it.
You lay it on me, man.
All right. So I had to give away some of my shit for free.
You mean just like at the show you're going to perform
at the show I'm going to perform
at the 4 open mics and the 3 shows you're going to do, and also give it away for free.
Yeah, true. As I open the joke, it's like, you ever take a dump and think, that could have gone better? Like that's the initial. That's like, like at first I was going gross with it, and I was thinking, I was like, nah. Like until I sat through this room, I was like, no, it's nothing gross, man. I just got some bad news. Sat down.
It's just disappointing.
This is the point. Like you just sat down, and it's like, oh bam, and then you ready to relax and do that stuff. And pull up my phone, and like you get some bad news off the phone. I'm playing with like, I found out when Prince died. I found out I was on the toilet when he died. You know what I mean?
Man.
And I was like, oh, he died. Right, and I still had to finish my dump. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even started. You know what I'm saying?
I love the idea that the news of Prince's death ruined your dump.
Ruined my dump. Like, oh man, and like it just this is a milk like
tablecloth is fire.
Never know. I love right. So
I like the tablecloth.
Shout out to Casey.
Have you heard my new joke about my new sex joke?
No.
It's like being horny is weird because when you're not horny, you're just like, don't spit on me.
I like that one. I like that one.
But anyway, sorry, we'll stop workshopping our bits and do a podcast. Anyway, dude. Okay, so I did want to talk about that new episode of Atlanta.
Yeah. Season 2.
Yeah. Season 2 of Atlanta's out.
Hit the airwaves last Thursday.
It hit the airwaves last Thursday.
Fucking Casey Kasem looking ass.
I don't know how Casey Kasem jokes. I wish,
Do you know?
Yeah, under the radio.
And Shaggy on Scooby-Doo, better know.
Better known for Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Right.
I think we shaved Casey's face to look like Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, you do like a Casey Kasem.
Number 2. Down from number 1, Atlanta on FX.
Atlanta.
Yo, spoiler alert.
I feel like white dudes in the 70s didn't even know Atlanta was a city.
No, I bet they didn't. I bet
What is
like,
that?
It'd be like,
New York City?
They made Coca-Cola there? What? They made Coca-Cola there?
From down in the Delta, we have Donald Glover with Atlanta Season 2.
Yo, did everybody, you watched the episode, Casey?
Yeah, I watched it.
my
See,
God.
I didn't watch.
Spoiler, we're going to get into it.
That first season's great.
Yo, oh, yeah.
I didn't
even
watch
know it started.
season
I thought it
one.
was next
All
week.
right, so
I
like,
didn't watch season one.
which is cool because
Really?
Well, I don't have cable.
All right.
You see, you need to listen to the Herm.
yeah, you don't have cable. Well, like, you kind of didn't need season one.
Yeah, it kind of was a standalone.
Each thing is its own thing, but like the dynamics.
I was able to catch up.
Yeah, the dynamics of the relationship you can
Right.
definitely tell because they hit
I
you
liked.
over the head with it.
I hadn't seen it, but just watching that, I liked all the characters.
Yeah.
I like that his Donald Glover's friend. What's that guy's name?
Which
The
one?
like
One of
dark
our-
twisted guy that
the
was
one
like
Darius.
yeah,
the one that
Darius,
was
the
like
guy
this-
that's like all heady and
Yeah, it's like
nihilistic.
in the vibes.
And he
It's
wears
like,
goggles.
Yeah,
And he's listening to Death Grips in the car. Death Grips is on
That's
episode
real
one-
Murphy's
yeah.
Bro. shit.
episode
Yeah.
1 of Atlanta. Yeah. You and Matt both say that about like Death Grips and shit like that. Just
I
like
can't-
it's
the Death
Murphy's
Grips
Row.
fandom is just unbearable.
It is unbearable, but the music is like
It's
the
great.
most important music
Right.
in the past like 20
Right.
years.
That's-
But
and seeing-
whatever.
and seeing the car, it's like he'd turn it off. It was like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. And then they got to talking about something.
Oh, that was just like, first of all, that hooked me. I was like, all right, that's awesome. And then just that character reminded me of this rapper JPEG Mafia. I watched his interview on Fantano. You should
Yeah.
check out.
All right, cool.
He's the guy who did
Yeah.
that Old Dirty Bastard sample.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was fine.
Like that rapper, he's a lot like Darius. Yeah, it's like the same kind of just like nihilistic, heady dude. Yeah. He's like vibes. It's starting to feel like jail in here, so I'm that was a great. Dude, I love how just casually like he just started walking out of the house and dealt with the cops. You know, that says so much though about like that culturally. Just like we're so used to dealing with the cops. Just like all right.
Right,
It's
right.
like hey, you guys again. You know,
He kidnapped me. I was like, can you tell the cops that? Serious.
the biggest part of that obviously is the Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Performance on like
Right.
good. He's like
That was a great.
he's real good.
That was
He's
really
real
good.
Him and Donald together in those scenes, man. Like
Was it actually Cat Williams?
yeah, it was
was
actually
actu-
Cat Williams.
Yeah, man,
he was
so-
there in the flesh.
So Donald Glover goes to this house. He's like, his friend owns the house, and then apparently there's an incident going down at the house because this guy has kidnapped his wife, locked her in a room,
Yeah.
and he knocks. He
Locked
goes.
in the bathroom.
He's like, yeah, Donald Glover, I need you to go. You know,
Let's find
handle
you,
the
right?
situation.
It's like,
Right.
Because it's him and well, like Paperboy and Ern's uncle, like
Yeah.
they're cousins.
right?
Right.
Okay, yeah.
So they roll up to the house. Homegirl's still locked in the bathroom.
Well, it's like when he gets there, it's just
Oh,
like he
yeah.
knocks on the door and he opens it up, and it's just Cat Williams behind a screen door. It's just like the best image ever. I was just like, what? This is
Yeah.
awesome. And then he lets him in, and like Cat Williams is this crazy guy who's got like an alligator living in his house. And there was like this element of kind of like folklore and stuff going on with like the
Right.
Florida Man and then the alligator man. If
Whole
you see it, it's-
the Florida man
dude,
bit was
just I
funny
was
too.
really into that shit, man. And then there's so Cat Williams plays what? Donald Glover's like uncle or
plays his uncle.
his uncle.
Yeah.
And there comes this moment where Donald Glover is talking to Cat Williams, and they have this back and forth where Donald Glover's basically like, I don't want to fucking be like you. I don't want to just be some guy who stuck around and was smart and could have done something and didn't do anything. And there's
Cat
just
was
like-
like, you better get that chip off your shoulder.
Yeah.
Don't be like me. And then he gives him a gold gun. It was like, oh, you can.
He's like, I don't want to take this. He's like, I'm not asking you. The cops are here.
I need to take this gun.
I was so taken back by that scene, man, because they were just like looking at each other, and there was like so many subtexts.
Yeah.
there,
I mean,
'cause
do
it's-
y'all
e-
remember when
even them as like comedians that could like
Yeah,
that.
that's also dope too.
Yeah, that was such
I
a
never
real
thought they
moment.
would be in the same.
Right.
I never thought those two ever be in the same sphere like that. So,
Right.
like, it really made some things possible mentally
Right.
for me. I'm like, oh man, I would love to see these two and other things together.
God,
See
dude.
what they could do.
And just that commentary was just
Yeah.
so cutting, man.
Yeah.
Like even like that's kind of what Cat Williams represents almost in like as like a stand-up career, he had that falling off and kind of went off the deep. He became the alligator man in a lot of respects.
Yeah.
When he got beat up by that 7-year-old.
Yeah.
And then Donald Glover was kind of, you know, doing exactly what his character was doing, just kind of like a wayward person, just like trying to make it as an artist. Yeah. And that subtext there, but was so fucking. It made it so tense, dude. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna start watching Atlanta.
Yeah. You gotta catch up. You gotta watch. Gotta watch the Justin Bieber episode.
That's the best one. That is the best one.
Is it?
Season 1.
I gotta check it out, man.
Justin Bieber's played by a young black man, because Justin Bieber is a young black man.
Wait, so Justin, there's
the guy who plays Justin Bieber.
Like, is to go to a celebrity basketball tournament, basketball game, right? And like, oh, Justin Bieber's here. Like, oh shit, Justin Bieber's here.
So it's really
and then and then it's like, oh shit, it's like, oh, Justin Bieber? No, it's just a black dude. But he's doing things Justin Bieber would do, like has done.
Like it's a different alternate universe.
Oh, yeah.
It's Justin Bieber, but it's being played by a black dude. Being real real.
So
he's written real Justin Bieber.
It was
really Justin Bieber. Like taking a piss in a mop bucket, like Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? Like the real dirty shit Justin Bieber did. You know. The episode with like the community access show with the transracial guy. Oh my God, what's that guy's name? He has a YouTube channel. Oh my God, he does a bunch of weird, trippy stuff.
Oh really?
I think it's like something like that. And I'll find it, share that with you boys. But play like a 35-year-old white dude from Colorado. Hilarious. So check out Atlanta. Atlanta's gonna be the hot one.
Man.
It's gonna be hot this year.
That is the hot
Robin season. So
and if I could give a rap recommendation this week, check out Valet Miami is the name of the song featuring Pusha T. Is like the best rap song I've heard in a second. Okay. And then also I forgot, but there's a song called Etta and Nettie. I forgot who sang it. I heard that this week too. That was hard.
All I need to hear.
That was hard. It's really cool. And then they redid the video, Ed and Nettie, but it's all black Ed and Nettie.
Okay, cool.
And it's again their cartoon stuff. So that's a big theme in rap right now. But yeah, man, this is a good episode. Thank you if you're listening on the website at newhotnesspod.com.
Newhotnesspod.com. Check it out. Favorite that. Go ahead, subscribe to us on iTunes. We got a new RSS feed, so look up New Hotness Podcast on iTunes and wherever you listen to the podcast.
We're also on the YouTube or Facebook.com. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. We're probably gonna stop live streaming very soon. And it's only gonna be available on the podcast. We're gonna kind of make or on the website on iTunes. Check us out on Twitter at New Hotness Pod. Check us out on Instagram at New Hotness Pod. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching on YouTube.
Hotheads. We did another week. 022 coming at you. Oh man, we hit 25 episodes. We're gonna do special.
Yeah, we'll do something.
We got something to think about.
Yeah, check out our last episode with Mike Pablo too.
Yeah, Mike Pablo.
Let's do it. And shouts out to the Welcome to Nashville guys. Thanks for having me on at Zany's
also dope. That was dope. We did that show. You got any before we get out of here?
I've got something coming up.
Well, I will be doing Comedy at the Yazoo and Zany's on the 21st, 7 p.m.
With headliner Mike Norman.
Mark
Norman.
I'm really excited about being an opportunity. My first time at Zany's Kids, my first time.
Go check out Corey at Zany's.
It's going to be dope. It's
going to be awesome.
We'll be doing Bras and Brews, the 5 spot on the 29th. But I'll mention that later. Chloe. So, what about you?
April 18th, I'm at Third Coast Club for Will Hoyer's show. That's about it. I've got some other stuff, but let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Rock and roll.
Good. Good.